Have you guys tried quinoa before? It's like rice, but better. Grains are such a misunderstood food group. Some people say they're horrible for you. Others would say they're great for you. But I think people need to distinguish between healthy grains and unhealthy refined or processed grains. I'm going to show you the difference. These are all great examples of whole grains. Three of my favorite grains are quinoa, steel-cut oats, and brown rice. There are tons of more less commonly used grains, such as barley, freekeh, amaranth, and teff. Unprocessed, or whole grains, are very good for your gut flora. They are a complex carbohydrate, which will allow you to regulate your blood sugar a little bit. And they also provide some of the amino acids that legumes and nuts don't provide for us. By looking at the nutrition facts of a grain, you'll notice that it's mostly carbs, protein, and fiber. Grains like steel-cut oats are packed with B vitamins and minerals. I always recommend organic grains. Bob's Red Mill and Lundberg Farms both have great options. I recommend only organic grains because it reduces your exposure to pesticides. Grains are one of the foods that are susceptible to contamination from pesticides because they don't have a very protective layer around them to keep them safe. Everybody loves pasta, right? But sadly, a lot of us know that pasta is not that healthy for us. But wait. Ezekiel pasta is made of sprouted grains, a much better option than pasta made from white flour. Flour can be okay sometimes, but we don't want white flour. We want whole wheat flour. Whole wheat flour has much more fiber per gram of carbohydrate than the white flour. When making white flour, the fiber is stripped from the grain and you lose all the nutrients. Sometimes they fortify the white flour product, such as pasta, with artificial nutrients. I always recommend getting the real deal. The closer it is to nature, the better. I always recommend the flours and the grains that have the most fiber. We want to avoid white flour, white pasta, and white rice. The fiber contains nutrients, which is what our body needs to thrive. Grains are cooked in a pot of boiling water. Some grains need more water than others, so always look up the water ratio on the internet before you cook them. But each one will cook very similar. There's a lot of stigma about grains and how they cause inflammation, but that is only true for processed and inorganic grains that are doused in pesticides. Whole organic grains are very good for you. They have tons of fiber, lots of nutrients and minerals, B vitamins, all of that good stuff that allows us to grow and be a healthy person. I highly recommend getting 2 to 3 servings of grains a day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, subscribe, and also your feedback is always appreciated, so leave a comment if you got some suggestions for my videos.